your glasses on.
Hey, everybody. We are here live. Forsaken Kingdom. We have Ukla, Ulik, Durzo, Blint, and Narcissus. We are in the midst of a chase and a battle. So what I'm going to do is we're gonna pick up with the chase first. So in the tunnel system that the Knolls have mapped out, they lead you for about an hour, and in that, the only thing you can smell is Knoll, which is just abysmal. And as they lead you through expanding and contrasting corridors, twists and turns, up ahead you start smelling this rancid smell of not sulfur, but like a soot smell. But there's also the moisture, the humidity in the cave starts becoming more and more palpable. When the pack stops, because they're in front, the men are still apprehensive behind you. You guys are in the middle. You and Durzo. The lead, who's Korg, he calls back, "We are here," and his pack comes out into the opening of the cave of this particular corridor. It narrows to a point, and then it expands into what you can see is what looks like a mine shaft. It's replete with minecart tracks. So this will take us to that village. So his pack mates start lifting up these heavy iron mining carts.
Okay. All right. So
So one of the men, Marin, he comes up to you, Durzo. He's like, "Sir, are you sure we should be trusting them?"
If I feel anything funny, I'll be the first one to go at it, and I'll take the biggest one.
Just remember, you're camera facing, but you're talking to your mic, but you're cutting off your face in the camera. So fix that shit. I swear to God, I hate you. All right. Is this?
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, the Marin is really apprehensive of these things. He's just.
I don't trust them either. But if they could help us in any way to get the advantage, we gotta try.
So,
The Lord is the priority.
just you're interrupted by, "If it would make you feel better, human, we will go first."
so I look like, I trust them. We should be fine. I look at the Lord. I mean the Cole.
Cork.
You said Cork.
Cork.
Sorry, I still got this dry cough.
That's cool.
Cork. If we already have allies there, you help us fight them. I will give you an extra coin each, an extra platinum each. If none of the villagers was harmed by any of us.
Too late for that.
I said villagers.
So he does acknowledge with a grunt. Yes, we will be cautious.
So, I mean,
Wait. So as everyone's preparing, he turns and he turns back to you. He's like, "Wait. How will Pack know which are friend and foe? Do you wear different uniforms than the others?"
So I stop for a second. I'm like, I look at the other two. I'm like,
So they shrug. There's like, Unless they've changed. We're all in the same garb.
Crap.
And there's only one Ukla.
Like, Korg will take your money, but makes no promises if soldiers all look alike, and you all look alike to us.
Like, I will point out the ones that we need to kill.
That would be better. So they load up 3 carts, which are big enough to fit everyone in the group.
I jump in with him, with Korg.
They all have their own little handbrakes that they fashioned out of old rusty swords, and they take off. Go ahead.
As we're traveling down the carts, going down, I'll take my book out and I start casting guidance on everybody. The cantrip lasts for an hour.
Okay.
I cast
Can you
guidance on
Can you
everyone.
post that?
I will post it. Hold on a second. Spells, guidance, display. There you go.
You're gonna do that for everybody?
Yep, everybody.
Okay. And it takes a little bit of extra time, but you're able to get that done, and you're off. The tracks themselves seem sturdy in most places. There are a couple of spots where you're just like, we probably shouldn't come back up this way or go back down this way. Rickety wooden lattice work that it shakes as you guys are going through because of your weight. And this mine looks like it hasn't been used for many, many years. The journey with the momentum. He says we should be there soon, and it takes you to the approximately 1/3 of a mile from the crest of that hill. There was an old mine shaft that you guys didn't even bother to look at because it was off the road. But they stop the carts themselves, and you get out. When you get to the tunnel entrance, I don't remember if it was day. It was night. So the moon is high, and he turns to you and he says, "Best we go by moonlight, so other humans not know we come."
I agree. So I look at the other two men.
He turns to Marin, Vern, and Camlin with a look, and they're looking both at you and Durzo and not in agreement.
So I look at the 3 of them and I tell them, check your swords and make sure they're still lit
So
before we move.
pull it out, and there's still a faint glow to them. Yes,
All right, so light spell's still good.
it lasts for an hour. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, they still have some power to them. You're going to get to the crest of the hill just as Ukla punches through the door, goes straight Thundar the Barbarian, and slays the second of the 2 attackers.
Okay.
Now, Ukla, you're in the inn.
In the inn.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Now,
push the people into. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So once the blubbering and the crying and the scream and the general panic noises stop, you can see your I had her name here because even I forgot.
It's been a while.
Yes.
Steve, I like on the beard. Looks cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Nah, it does. It does look cool.
I gotta fix it up a little.
Yeah, you gotta look at it like I'm this Steve. Trim it like that. Do the box.
I did
Then
that.
here.
I also shave it down the middle sometimes and leave it like this on the sides.
Yeah.
I've
Nah,
done
but I
that.
think it'll look good like this. If you do it like that, the chibo here, and then do the connect it.
Pern.
Okay.
So she finally comes out. She's like, "You're here. They said
gonna
you
be
were.
like,
They said you were
I'm
gonna.
gonna-
They said they were going to kill you. Why did you come?"
we came to go. We promised you that we were gonna defend you.
She
and
says,
we
"By the
were
gods, you're
keeping our
injured."
word.
It's just like, get.
So Dawn said-
It's like, quick, get some bandages. Get something to bandage this up. This looks bad.
I'm gonna be like, I have no time for that. So Lou, I'm gonna tell them top your ears, and I'm gonna take out my war horn, and I'm gonna step out the back, and I'm gonna blow my horn a few times in the air to alert them.
So alert who?
If these guys are Durzo and Mr. Sneaky.
All right, now
to make sure that
you're
they
playing
know-
you're playing off words because you don't know how long it's going to take them to go. So
Yeah.
Okay. So I had that idea before this was even.
Sure you
happen,
did.
but,
Mhm.
I'm playing it. Yeah, but why are you always accusing me of cheating? You're the one who paid. You wrote 20 off. Okay. So Lou. Okay. So let's scrap that option. I'm gonna go to the window and I'm gonna look now. Towards the opposite windows. Remember when the guy first stuck his head out to
Yeah.
look to see, and then I went around the house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look through that window, but I'm gonna do it against the wall to peek.
all right. So the issue that you're having right now is that the light from inside is making it difficult for you to focus your vision in any distance outside. So you can only see just in front of the window and a little bit of the road. Most of the rest of the houses, you can see little flickers from lights, from window lights, like from candles or from fire lights. But for the most part, you're unable to get a better look at any action that may or may not be happening.
Is there any noise?
Now, give me a
Anything
second.
going on, screaming?
Hold on a second.
Can you put the map back up?
I'm going.
please?
That's what I'm doing right now.
You know, looking at that picture, I think I know where that's from. I think that's from Tiaria.
What are you talking
The picture for Forsaken Kingdom.
about? Oh, okay.
The more I look at it, the more I think I saw it on an MMO. Like a splash screen on an MMO.
Move you guys here. There we go. No, that wasn't it.
Yo, Lou, is there any noise other than the people in the house at all?
Unfortunately, you can't really focus too much with the people talking or whispering.
No, I'm gonna hush them.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell them y'all gotta stay quiet because they cannot know that I'm in here, or else they're gonna come and try to kill y'all. So please, just go in the room and don't make no noise, and
there
let
we
me
go.
handle the situation.
As he blows his horn and lets them know.
He's like,
No, but I was gonna do that for an effect, but since you guys are coming, so I can't fuck that up. But that's fine. That's fine. You guys
Oh,
just
damn.
don't
So it's
fuck
their
up my
fault?
mojo. Yeah. Especially Durzo. He fucked my mojo up.
he kind of does that.
He's too busy rubbing
So,
club-footed
Lou-
midgets.
Lou, you know where the guy's at, right? Where the X is at there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if I'm looking out, I already know how that town is because I was in here. What's on the opposite side of this house?
So this is the new map for the town?
Yeah. What's on the right? On the right of the house.
Give me one sec here.
So in other words, over here, look it. I'm trying to ping it right there.
To the right of that house, it's just a pathway. It's actually no. There's a garden there,
Okay.
and the way down is this way.
Ping it so I can see it.
The way down is this way, and that's how you're
Okay.
going to get to either the left or the right to the rest of where the houses are.
Okay. So so now that I got everybody to be quiet, is
So
there any
once
noise?
once they settle, you do hear the clanging of blades, and
I'm
you
going
can hear
out.
the faint sounds of scuffles.
Okay, I'm going out. I'm going out back this way, Lou. Back this way.
All right, so you're coming out
I'm
and going back
through-
up the path.
through the hole I broke, and
All
I'm
right,
coming around.
So
and
you're
I'm
coming around
this
the
way.
back. All right. Okay.
Yeah, along the wall.
Okay.
How's No reacting to it? Is he around or where's No at?
You don't hear him, but you can hear faint barking in the back. You can hear faint barking echoing, but that's about it.
Okay.
All right. So
So I'm gonna push myself over here. Hold on, because look at what I got me, just in case if I'm getting stressed out. Louis, you see it? Just
Right.
in case.
the Takis. No, you got
No.
problems.
Just in case.
Not Takis.
Yes, these are Takis. Look at.
There's something called sticks.
No, but damn Taki sticks. I like the other ones better. They just
All
like
right. So you
small-
can hear this now.
Yeah, now I hear it.
All right.
Which
Yeah.
way is it coming? Once I reach here, do I see which way it's coming?
All right. So once you come out, you can hear the clanging of the blades and people going back and forth. The sounds are coming from this direction here. Sorry.
Wait, hold on. Clean it again.
They're coming from the direction of where the other houses are, but you can't actually see anyone fighting.
So I'm gonna start moving over there.
All right. So
I'm doing stuff. I'm gonna go behind stuff, because I don't know if they have any archers.
okay.
Thinking about it now, the Null is right. If we're gonna go there and help them, how the hell do we know who we're gonna stab?
So which way are you going? Left or right?
Nah, I'm gonna go.
Because this
Can I
this
go?
here is like a 9-foot wall, so it drops 9 feet, right?
What is
so-
the wall? What is the wall made out of?
It's made out of stone.
Okay, now just make it. It could be made out of wood, but then wood walls.
Are you not looking at the same map that I
Nah,
am?
that looks like wood to me.
It looks like wood?
Please, I don't have time to argue with you. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'm
All
gonna
right.
go this way. Look at this way.
All right. So coming
That
down
way.
this way,
Yeah.
you get right here is 30 feet. So I'm going to move you there.
Oh man, that was too funny.
There you go. There's your 30 foot. All right. And you say you were going to stealth. So please make that stealth check.
Okay, let's see if I could do it. It's wood stuff. That's what it is.
It's stealth, yeah.
Let's see the first failure of the day.
Hold on. Let me get one normal roll and roll. According to this, it says 18. Wow.
Look at that! Wow.
All right.
God, a barbarian that's stealthy. I can't believe it.
That is a miracle of miracles. It must be the fall. Okay. And I already have it here. So
It's Tiwi bit loud.
Lou, can I use one of my dice to heal?
yes,
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Where do I go for that? On the features and traits.
you go.
They got that heroic. Do it on the
Lou,
short
and-
rest.
What you
Yes.
do?
Lewis, is my danger sense also going off too, right?
Yeah. There's no question that this is a dangerous situation.
Okay.
I hope you can see my face.
No, hold on, because I'm off the thing. Hold on, give me a second.
Never mind.
Okay. No, because I'm looking. Okay, I just minimized it. Okay, so I'm gonna. What is it? A 1d10? That's what it is.
What should?
Yeah, for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
wouldn't be under spells.
So I got a 10.
Nice.
Okay.
That's 2
Add 10 to your
hit points.
hit points.
So now I'm back at 26. 26. Okay, so now I'm moving over there with my greatsword out.
All right, hold on for a second.
So Steve, we get 2 of those, right? So now I have 1 left. Am I correct?
Well, you're 3rd level, so there's 3.
Okay.
And it looks like he's allowing you to use heroic surges. So
Wait, but
What? It's good, right?
yeah. I still can't get hit, so I won't get a chance to actually use one of those.
Oh, I have an idea of what I'm gonna do. Okay, go ahead.
give me 1 second.
I have an idea.
Oh no, that came up twice. I gotta fix that.
All right, give me a sec here, guys.
Uh-huh. Why would it? I gotta fix that.
Oh, that's so cute.
You got a sippy cup of milk? Oh.
No, his son came and hugged him and kissed him.
Oh, that is cute.
Oh man, Danny. So you what time did you start doing DoorDash today?
All right, so
Early,
I'm gonna allow it since you already rolled it, but a short rest is at least an hour, so you would have had to
Okay.
have done that. So we'll just
Well,
forget that.
didn't he say that? Didn't last time that you could burn the dice like that or something like that? Steve was saying. Am I correct, Steve, or we did it wrong?
It's on him. There's a thing called heroic surge. It does the same thing as a short rest, but it's immediate.
Right. Yeah,
That's
and
something for him
that
to do it.
definitely wouldn't apply in this case. But
I'll just take them off.
No, that's fine. Leave it.
Okay, so Lou, I'm gonna keep heading towards the direction.
All right. So again,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Here
So
in
I'm
the-
over here now. Am I correct?
yeah. When
Right here,
you
am I correct?
Yeah, you're there. Now you get to that spot, and you can see one of the soldiers. He's engaged in a battle with one of what you assume is Garrett's men. So let me.
And where's the captain? Do I see him?
You don't. No. Put that guy there.
Look at my little Binks. He's nice and calm and relaxed.
Nobody cares. Now, nobody cares about you stupid binks. All right, so right over this wall, you can see these two men fighting. Unfortunately, you really can't make out who's who. They're both one has an axe, the other one has a sword and shield. So you're still stealthed, for the most part. You have to decide what you're doing.
I'm gonna. Can I look at them to see if I recognize one of them?
Yeah. When you do take
Because
that
we
extra,
we were talking and hanging
Right.
out and everything.
so when you take that extra moment, it's one of these. This guy here with the sword and shield. He is definitely from your troop.
Okay, so I want to ask you something, Lou. Is there opening here or?
Yes,
there is. Right?
There's a
opening
space
there, right?
right in. There is a space right through here that you can get to him.
Okay, so Lou, I'm gonna come in through here and I'm burning. No, matter of fact, I'm not gonna burn my rage yet because I only got 2. I'm gonna go through here and I'm hamming them.
All right, go ahead and make your roll, and you get it. Yeah, you would get.
No, Lou, is his hands adjusted like this?
Huh?
Is his hands? You know, like the picture. Does
Yeah, he
have
has.
axe like that?
He's holding it two-handed.
Okay, now if I roll a 20 or crit, I'm chopping his hands off so his axe could fall on the floor.
Okay, make that attempt.
And I'm doing a reckless attack. Hold on, give me a second.
Lou, is there call shot in D&D?
No.
Not so much,
No.
no. I mean, you can describe the shot. You can describe what it is, and it's really up to me to determine based on what you're doing and how much damage you inflict on whether or not the intent, your intent, manifests.
Yeah, I don't understand. Why is that 4 there?
Is there flanking? Because he might have an advantage with that too.
Yeah, he doesn't know that I'm hitting him.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
going to say before you interrupted me for like the 18th time.
Who, me? I don't interrupt people.
No, you never.
Using a javelin?
No, I'm using my. Oh, I rolled a javelin. Yeah, fuck it. I'll throw a javelin from where I'm at. I mean, because I already rolled. So unless you want me to roll again for
No,
the
that's fine.
sword.
So you you take out your javelin, you put your sword to the side, take out your javelin, and chuck it right at him. Hits him right on the side. He's like, oh! Just as he's looking at this newfound pain from his side, the other soldier comes around and just cleaves him right across the throat. So he hits the ground.
Now I'm gonna tell him.
He looks quickly at you and he nods.
I'm gonna tell him. You know, in other words, I guess to stealth. You know, tell him to come down because I'm a barbarian. I usually don't stealth, so I don't know the stealth language. So I'm like,
You don't know the stealth language?
yeah, there's languages for everything. Right?
All right. When now he when he turns to look at you, he nods, and you try to do whatever stealth. I don't know what you mean by that though. So
I was like,
all right, so
come down,
you do that, and he's just like, and all you hear is his head snaps back, and you see this crossbow bolt right in between his eyes, and he falls down.
Which way the arrow came from? Can I see?
So the arrow is he's facing you. Well, you see the direction he's facing. Now,
Okay.
You're looking at him from from an angle from the right, and
That means it must have come somewhere through over here, right?
it came from somewhere behind.
Like here, right? So Lou, I'm gonna go over here.
All right. So
Right
in
there.
other words, and I got to use this more often. It came from this direction, or this
Yeah.
direction.
Now I'm here. No. Yeah, you're right. I came through there. Now I'm here. I threw the javelin. Now I'm gonna stealth myself over here,
Okay.
which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, which would leave me right here.
All right. Roll the stealth
Leave
again.
me right there. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Let me put it back to normal. Roll. Roll once. Roll. 19 pops. Oh my God, what is going on today?
Don't complain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, you know what it was. I did sacrifice a chicken and a goat, and I also had my people in Africa slay a cow. So that's what happened.
All right. That racism aside, move your token, please.
It's nothing racist if they do it.
What? I don't think you understand racism. All right.
Anyway, get the joke. Come on, let's continue.
All right. When
So,
the closer when you get there, you can hear the sounds of other fights. One is like crashing through wood, right off in this direction. All right.
Is there
Now
anything
you
going
can
on in
hear
this house?
you can hear the pops of fist on flesh. All you hear
in
is
this house?
no. Just it's just off in this direction.
Okay, so in this house, there's nothing in there, right?
Oh, in this house you don't see
this
any
house
you
here,
don't
yeah.
you don't see
This
anyone.
one.
No. You can see
Okay.
a hearth. You can see a bed. There is a shelf with some knickknacks on it, but doesn't seem to be anyone in there. Now the window itself, it's small. They're not big bay windows, so there's not a huge field of view.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look from here down to see what's going on over there.
Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do. All right. So as you're moving in, you're getting ready to move. You can hear the thatch of the roof starting. You can hear like a crunching, like just above you.
I'm gonna just stand there along the wall like that with my sword, and I'm gonna wait till I hear it. And I'm gonna stab my sword up.
All right.
In other words, like if it gets closer to me, as soon as I hear it, what is above me, then I'm gonna stab my sword up.
All right. So you're gonna need to make a strike roll with a disadvantage.
Hold on, reckless attack.
No, you can't. That doesn't apply.
Yes,
Reckless
it does.
attack. You have to continually attack something.
Well, I'm attacking this.
No.
one.
All right. Let's just move on.
I love you. Okay. You said at a disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Okay, so hold on. So let me get my great sword. Great sword. Disadvantage. And just roll, right?
Yes.
17 and 11.
Okay.
11. What? You got a 23 and a 17.
Oh, I don't know. That's what I'm seeing here. I don't know. Like
The
that's-
11 is
yes,
the
I am.
damage.
Oh, okay.
No,
so I got a 23
yeah.
and 17.
So I guess he hit something.
All right. Let's
As soon as I hit him, I'm pulling him down with the sword.
You killed the captain, you bastard.
see. You bastard. Okay.
Kenny, no.
So you wait until you think the opportune moment is there, and you stab over here. Ah! And you drag using your strength. You pull this one of the soldiers down. You stab right through his leg, and he hits the ground. We're gonna roll initiative, and you will have an advantage on this.
Okay. But how do you do the? Oh, same thing, right?
Yep.
It's the same thing.
Mhm.
Okay, right, hold on.
Hey, how far did he fall? He could take a D6 from that.
Nah, I'm not worried about that.
So what is it, Lewis? Did I roll it right?
I'm gonna remember that.
Oh, it's a 12. Okay, yeah, because you add it together. Okay, so I rolled a 12.
Add what together? You rolled the 2 dice. You rolled initiative and advantage for some reason.
No, I told him
No,
to.
but that's what Lewis said.
Oh, I thought he meant the attack was at an advantage.
No, the initiative, because he caught him by surprise. So I gave you that. Okay. And this initiative will be at a disadvantage.
He
Wow.
rolled good. He rolled good, and that was with a disadvantage.
Look at that. You see? You were talking too much caca. And now you got punished.
I know. That's what happened.
All right, so he hits the ground with a thud, and he, when he hits, he obviously
Does he
comes
take
off.
damage
He
from
comes off
falling?
his sword.
No.
Yeah. He's going to take damage. Don't worry about the damage. So
Okay, just making
when
sure, man.
you guys are, let me get to this thing here. We'll do the turn tracker because I didn't have it on like a Momo.
Oh, you know this guy's dead. His name is guard number 5.
Yeah,
has no name. That means
there's
he
no
dies.
point in putting all this effort into their names.
It's like the red shirts.
Yep.
Exactly. So,
Look, I got a 4. No, 8. I mean, he had
I got
advantage.
an 8. Yeah, I got an 8, and he rolled a 16.
Because he had disadvantage.
with a disadvantage. So not so much a disadvantage. All right.
Wow.
So I'm gonna put his token here. So he hits the ground, rolls, and then gets. He uses half his move to get to his feet, so that he's not prone. Then he takes out 2 of his short swords, and he comes into attack.
Okay,
So
but he can only attack on 1 feet, right? Because the other one's hacked off, right?
it's not hacked off.
Yes, you did. You
All
said
right,
that
enough.
that chopped
I
off.
swear to God, I hate
Okay.
you so much.
Okay, go ahead, go.
Oh,
Yo, can I unburn my rage?
on your attack, yes.
Okay.
So hold on. I picked the wrong one. But I'm not going to go crazy. Let's just add boom and boom. There we go. D&D and Beyond is actually pretty cool when it comes to this stuff. So make 2 attack rolls. All right, yes, we'll do it that way. What's your armor class?
13.
All right, so he swings both swords and misses you both times. You can see he's still a little groggy from the fall. Now it's your attack.
Okay. So now I attack. I'm doing reckless attack and I'm burning my rage.
All right, you can do only 1 as a bonus
Okay,
action.
so I'm gonna burn my rage.
All right.
Okay.
There's no need for that. So we already it's just 2.
Normal. And roll.
You're like, ah, hee!
I missed. I rolled a 6.
All right, you definitely
Okay.
did. His attack. Again, he's coming at you with his short swords. And he hits both times. Your AC, you say your AC is 15, right?
No, 13. 13.
All right. All right. So he hits you with that one, and I'm going to make another roll here. There we go. You take a total of 13 points of damage.
That's in half.
Yeah. Oh, as a matter of fact, yeah, you're right. So 7. So he slashes you both times.
So that means I'm at 19. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna do reckless attack.
Mm-hmm.
So now I attack with an advantage. Advantage and oh. And why is it doing that like that?
Right. What?
Because it's saying 2 plus 8.
I don't know what
You
you're
see
looking
it?
at. I don't know what you're looking at.
Okay, wait a second.
Wait.
Oh, okay. No, I missed. It's a 2 and an 8. Go. It's your attack.
Oh, that's right, because it was an advantage. All right.
Mhm.
So you're like, why can't I hit anything now? I was rolling great earlier.
Hey, but hey, you know what? It counted when it counted.
All right. So his attack, and his attacks are now at an advantage as well.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a
What?
minute. That 2 and the 8 is what you roll for your attack,
Yes.
Yeah.
and he did it wrong because he rolled initiative.
Wait, he did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Dude,
Why
roll
is
the
it
damn
coming
right
up?
things.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
You gotta roll your weapon
I
because you
see-
got no
you-
bonuses on that.
It really wouldn't matter because he didn't. not
Yeah, I
pay-
mean you can still keep them. It's still 2 attacks.
But in
No,
the,
go ahead, keep it because it's still 2 attacks.
what's your bonuses to attack with the weapon?
It should be +5.
Yeah, it's +5.
And it was at advantage.
Yeah, and an advantage. Yes.
Okay, so then you did hit.
Okay.
So roll your damage.
Like that, do like an 11. So he suffered 22 already, plus the whatever he took from the floor.
Where'd you roll an 11?
The
Right
first
there,
attack.
damage. Damage is 11.
All right, I'm not. Just didn't show up for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that.
I'm not seeing it, dude.
No, it's right here. Look, it's 2. It's 2
Dude,
plus 5 plus 4.
You're
It's 11 because I'd have +4 damage.
you rolled it on the sheet.
Yeah, it's right here.
Well, I can't see it. That's the same.
I don't see nothing.
None of us can see it.
Okay. Okay. So hold on. So let me do it on roll 20. Hold on. What is it? 2d6, right?
How did you do it? Because all you got to do is hover over the weapon's damage
And that's exactly
hit the
what
hit the
I
B
did.
thing,
I rolled
hit the die.
hovered the roll, and then I rolled the gray dice for slashing.
Did you do it as a? All right. All right. So just for the sake of argument, you do the
Mine's
11,
worked, Just
and you.
Yeah.
you-
I'll take a picture and I'll send it to you.
No, there's no need for all that. Now, you rear back and you come down, and you finally sink your axe right into him. And with
greatsword,
that,
greatsword.
your great sword. Excuse me, I keep thinking axe. Your great sword, and you cut right through. You don't cut him in half, but you let loose a huge gash of blood that splashes over you. He screams and falls back, and his eyes finally close forever. So he's gone.
So now you said there was some fighting over here, right?
Correct. Just give me a sec here. All right. Now you're gonna make. I'm assuming you're gonna make your way over.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So as you're doing that, Durzo Narcissus, you are now you come out the cave. You had made your way up the road. You finally get to the crest of the hill, and you can hear the faint sounds of sword fights. You can hear a scream in the night, and you can see your Knoll army. They're all they're starting to build themselves up. You can see a couple of them are slavering, like just itching to get into battles, like looking at their pack leader. And he turns to you. He's like, "We go now. We fight now."
You know what? I look at the other two. I'm like, there's got to be a way to tell these people apart.
So he's like,
Because not for nothing. If me coming in like this with you guys, I probably would hit the wrong people too.
So he's like, well, unfortunately, there's no, if they're all wearing the same uniforms, unless they've changed, like I said before, there's no way to tell us apart. We're all in the same garb. I would be able to tell you by face, but not in the heat of battle.
All right. And look at these guys. Are you guys opposed to knocking everybody out?
You say that to who?
To the nose. Just knock everybody out. If it's an armed man, knock him out. We'll tie him up later, and you can eat the losers once we're done.
That seems to disappoint him a little. And he's just like, no kill. So he turns to he's like, and they're all like, like they're all like, throw their weapons down. It's like, why even fight? This is bullshit. No, I'm just kidding.
Man, fuck you, man. Fuck you. We strike, man.
It's like,
We lost the Durzo.
he turns. He's like, No kill. Go. So he sends his forces out, and they immediately start loping into the town. What are you guys doing? You're
I follow them hot on the tail, man.
Okay.
Literally.
Oh, okay. So Kyler Stern disconnected. So give me a second so I can re-invite him.
Oh, I
Which
should have did that
is-
myself. I'm a dumbass.
Which I know it's gonna.
I got him. Is that gonna mess up you UI?
It might, probably, but yeah, it did. But it's not a big deal. I mean, you're fine. It's just him and Ukla switch places.
Yo, Durzo. So I told the nose to knock everybody out. Doesn't matter who it is. We'll sort out the bodies later.
Pork, let me ask you a question. The ones that you dealt with before, you remember what they look like, do you? Or smell like?
So with that, actually, you know what? Because Narcissus already gave the order, they already started. They already ran into the town, into the village.
Okay. Marin, Vern, and
Camlin.
Camlin. They all three of them have. I believe Camlin's the only one with no long range weapon.
Correct.
Okay, so Narcissus, take Camlin with you. I'll take Marin and Vern, since they have crossbows, and we're gonna flank around on the outer edge, and look on the roofs and everything like that to see if we find anybody. We're gonna attack from long range. I'm gonna pull out my longbow, and basically everybody else is just gonna get bum rushed into hand.
Okay. So, using if you go to your character, right, on this side menu bar, you'll see what looks like a ruler. And if you click on that and click on your token and drag it, that's the arrow that you'll be able to do. The way I'm doing it now. Now, if you do it and then right click, you'll be able to do turns, like I'm doing right now.
So we're coming from over here.
Okay, so you're coming from here. Yes, this is where you are. To the right, there's it looks like a wood footbridge that goes down into the yard of this house. The inn is here. I gotta change it to ping it. So the inn is here. Then the other houses are in this direction, which I'm sure you guys can see. So I'm going to let everybody see what you're seeing. I think there's a way to do that. So you have night visions. You guys both have the night vision going. So you pretty much have a good sense of what of what's going on in the rest of the town, especially because there's a very strong moon. The moon is very strong. The moonlight is very high and bright. You don't see Ukla because he's behind this house, but you have a bit of a height advantage. You're about 9 feet up, and you know that the elf maiden's house is here. Okay, so
Which one?
this one here. Now I can't remember her name off the top of my
Off the top of my head, I don't remember either. Let me see. I think I wrote it down somewhere.
I know.
Hold
I know. Oh, Nalen.
No,
Matter
that
of
was a
fact,
prostitute.
that was no, that was Nima's. Nima's mother is Nalen.
Okay. Dylan?
Nalen. Naalen.
Lewis, how you do the arrow thing?
There's a ruler on that bar. You should have it. Where it says snap to center, no snapping. You click on that, and you just wherever you left click and pull, that's where the arrow's going to be. If you right click it while holding the the left button down, you'll be able to show a path.
Yeah, thanks. You want to go in?
There you go.
Right.
Go ahead.
So, not sure where she would be. The first thing I'll go to is the inn because everyone's supposed to hide out in the inn at night anyway.
Okay.
So that's why I'm heading towards the inn, real quiet. Like,
You see one of the gnolls. He's looking in. He goes by like they're all spreading out. One of them goes towards the light because that's the nearest, and he looks in, and immediately you hear screams.
and I run up to the window and tell them to shut up, like real fast. Look at the most like shh.
Like he's literally at the window, and a gnoll is huge in size. Now,
Are they huge? I thought they were medium.
well, medium is relative in the game, in terms of its bulk, in terms of
Oh,
its in terms of
it's
his
broad as fuck.
overall size in musculature. He's pretty much covering most of that window, and he sees you coming, and he turns and keeps going. He has what looks like a disgusted look as you approach, and he turns and he keeps going, looking for prey. There's an elf you can see at the far end of the house, and he's face down, and it looks like your tracker Garth. You can see
Oh
him.
shit! Now go check them.
Let's see here. Well, first you go to the window. You look in and you try to shush everyone, but you can see a good portion of the women folk and the children are inside. Inside the space, you can also see a huge hole in the far wall, and 2 soldiers that are dead on the ground.
Oh my god, that must be Ukla's doing. All right, so. All right, that's some. So I'm gonna go around behind the house and go through that hole.
This guy.
I'm gonna run around
Okay.
and go into
I'll just.
through the house.
I was just saying. I'll move your token, but it doesn't matter. Now you do that. All right. So you go to the
look
other
at-
side of the house. And Durzo, what were you doing before I continue?
You have to unmute yourself if you want to say what you're doing, buddy.
That would be helpful. That
Basically,
would be helpful.
I guess because I'm looking at the way the map is, we're gonna follow Narcissus and the same inn, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna climb up onto the roof of the inn, and basically we could get a higher view of what's going on and see what's happening, who else is on the roofs.
Mm-hmm.
But
All right.
we're gonna go and climb from the back, not from the front.
All right.
We'll go through the side of it and climb up on the back and start getting everything ready.
Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do?
That's some nice coverage for him, actually. How much coverage is that? Oh hell yeah! He can cover the whole town. For Lombo.
Now, as you come to your decision, after Narcissus had went up, the knoll kept going. You start moving towards the house, and you felt something. You heard something hit the ground. Turning to the sound, you can see a crossbow bolt is sticking up. So it's definitely coming from the direction of the inn.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rush to the wall. I'm gonna tell Maven and Vern, go into the bush. Somebody's on top of the inn.
All right. So
I'm gonna rush to the wall.
we're going to roll initiative to determine the order in which these actions happen.
Oh. That come out right? Let me see. Yep, +1.
No, 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 no. Put it on the floor, yeah.
Six. Here we go. I rolled a 6.
All right.
Mm. That's it. I'm done for the day.
Ookla. Okay. I'm just gonna make it. Well, you know what? No, I have to do it correctly. So it's gonna take a second here.
Man, those damn guards have a higher dex than me.
All right. I didn't put it. All right, it doesn't matter. So you rolled a 6. Tokens. So Cameron. Did it not come out? We'll just make that one. All right, so they start rushing towards the wall. You rush to the wall. You get there before another bolt flies. Now what? You can also once you get to the base. Once you get and I'm gonna take these guys off as far as tokens, just to take the X's off and use them in place of the soldiers that you're with. So that'll just make it easier for me.
I'm gonna grab my hand bow, my little hand crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna climb up.
Okay, so I'm gonna move these guys here. Oh no, he's with Narcissus, and I'm gonna move this guy over here, or better still, they both have their bows. So, you as you get to the before you even start climbing up, once you get there, you can hear a glass shatter from above you, and now all you hear is. Narcissus, you moved over here, correct, to check on Garth?
Is this?
And then you
does
went
it
to the
sound
back.
like he entered the inn?
No. There's no real way for you to discern that sound. Now, but you hear it. You hear it outside. You hear it sounds like a flint, like he's striking a flint.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have my longbow out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run back
Okay.
till I see him, because right now he's occupied. Till I see him and shoot him.
Okay. So, like, you would have to move right around here, which is well within your range, and you do see this guy here, and you can see him striking a flint. You get one attack.
Okay.
Tell you if you hit. All right. So as you hit him, you hear him cry out. He's and he ducks behind the arch of the house.
So with my
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I know like what is it, Vern and Marin. I'm gonna pointing to my eyes,
Mhm.
pointing up above, and then I'm gonna point my finger like to go behind the house to go up,
Okay.
and I'm gonna climb the side.
You're gonna climb the side of the house.
Yeah, the side where Marin and Vern are at. I'm
Mhm.
gonna climb the side of that house, and then like he doesn't know that Vern and Marin are coming up from the other side. I'm climbing that side to cause as a distraction.
Which side, though?
I'm sorry. So I want them to come up on this side,
Mm-hmm.
on the back. I'm coming up over here.
All right. So you're telling them to go around the back.
Yep.
All right. Because you were confusing me.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. This map use is not something we normally do. We usually do theater of the mind, so it's a lot quicker. But using the map is just visual representation. All right, Narcissus, you come in through the hole, and again you hear. Ah! You're like they're very skittish and they're young and old, and you can see her, and she's just like, oh, thank goodness. She's like, your companion Ukla, he's severely injured. You have to help him. Taki,
Alright. You know what you want?
he said no. He left in a huff. He killed these. He's like he struck down these men, our captors, and then he rushed out into the night for more battle.
Listen, where's Nala?
Nala was home. She refused to join us.
He kept her daughter too?
Yes, Nima was with her.
All right. Listen, I have allies. You saw one of them. Some of your people just saw one of them.
One
Whatever you
of
do,
the other
stay
women's
safe.
like, those monsters.
Yes, those monsters. Stay in the inn. Unless the
She's
place catches fire, and if it does, throw water on it first, and then leave if you have to.
okay. So she's yes, of course.
So I'm gonna go out to the front door,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna check on this dude. I'm
All
gonna
right.
check him right there from the front door.
Visually, he is dead, definitely dead. He has
Dead?
he has at least a half dozen arrows in him, and he hasn't been breathing for quite some time.
Fuck. All right. So I'm looking around to see if I can find anybody.
Okay. You do see figures in the dark, and now you start hearing screams and the cackles of the what do you call it, of the gnolls as they're engaged in their battle.
All right. So I'm gonna head towards her house.
Okay, you head towards her house. Durzo, you so
I'm gonna sprint low. I'm not even gonna go slow. I'm gonna sprint low. If I sprint, that's double my movement, right?
yes, 60 feet.
So I'm sprinting and I'm going.
All right, so that would take you, boom, and then right about here to the front. So if you don't mind, I will move you.
I got it right on this wall right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, right there, perfect. Durzo, when you get to the top, you get to that first level, just that to get to the top, and you pull yourself up. You can see the soldier. He's back at trying to crack his flint, and he finally hits a spark. As
I'm
he,
gonna shoot him with my my
Okay.
hand bow.
all right, so make your attack roll. He does. It does catch because the glass you heard breaking was an oil decanter, and he sets the roof on fire. All right, so a dirty 24, and again, and he falls back, and you can hear him tumble off the back of the roof.
All right, I'm running
Just
over
as
there.
just
and
as
I'm
your
gonna try
guys
to-
your guys were coming up as he was going down, so he barely missed them as on his way down.
So I'm gonna run over there and try to take my cloak off and start tapping it down to try to turn the fire off.
Okay, that you're able to do that. I'll move you all here, even though it's all right. They the Marin and Vern they join you in trying to tamp it out. It's a thatched roof, so the fire does spread pretty quickly, but you're able to put it out with a little bit more effort. Now, all right. Once again.
What I want to do, Lou, is I'm gonna tell Vern and Marin to stay on the back slanted side, looking off the edges and looking for targets.
All right. So as you're tamping it down and giving them orders, you felt a pain and an impact thud on your right back shoulder. You immediately you register the pain before realizing what it is, and it's another bolt that hits. It's a bolt that hits you in the back shoulder. You take 9 points of damage.
I'm gonna tell them duck. I'm gonna let them know.
Okay,
duck
yeah.
back.
They get down. The roof is out. There's still some little embers that they're trying to put out, but now that they're down, the embers are starting to build again. And so that means, what are you doing? Never mind what they're doing. You already told them what to do, and they did it. They followed your command. Now, what are you doing?
I am going to go. I'm gonna keep on trying to turn off the fire, duck low,
Mm-hmm.
and try to finish getting it out.
Okay. Again, as you're trying to I understand what you're trying to do. You're just trying to conceal yourself as much as you can, but still put out the fire. But again, right in your side, you feel another bolt hit you. 4 points.
All right. So now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go on the opposite side of the roof where I can't be seen.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heal myself. I'm gonna pull them out and heal myself.
All right, good, because you would have healed them inside you. It's like, oh, wait, they're still there. Oh, God. Oh,
I think the spell would have just got rid of them.
No, I'm just kidding. But it would have been hilarious.
It's like, oh shit, oh no.
What the fuck is with these ones?
How come didn't the soldiers see where they came from? Couldn't they retaliate?
No, he told them to duck down and to avoid it. It all happened within that 12 to 15 seconds because he made no real defense and there was no cover. Let's see. All right, so you get back on the other side. You
Look
can
where the
roll
arrows
that. You
came.
can roll that at your third level proficiency if you'd like.
Oh, thank you, please. All right, how do
But
I do that?
remember,
What I
you're the
do,
one
just
that
roll
has to.
two more.
You're the one that has to tell me whether or not you're doing that.
All right, do I roll two more
Just give me a second.
1d8s?
There's got to be a way to do that and adjust it on your side. There has to be a way. Spells.
I don't have that heal spell. I can't.
So cure wounds. So essentially, when you're doing the roll, you can just roll it twice. I think you can roll it twice, but this is me doing it. Jesus, even I got a 1. So if you click on the spell effects, when you're using the cast spell, second level or higher, the healing increases. So you're 3rd level, yes?
Yeah.
So you can roll it at 3rd level proficiency. So that would mean that you would roll a 3d8.
So I roll 2 more D8s.
2 more D8s,
Let me
yes.
just.
And that's your 3rd spell for the day, yes?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So it's 11 points in total.
All right. So make sure you mark that down. So you, it's a net of 2. No, 13, 11, 2. Yeah. So you're down 2 from your original number. All right.
Oh, he said 2.
Yeah. 13 minus 11 is 2.
Okay.
Now,
So, I want to look to see because I kind of should know
mhm.
the
Trajectory.
trajectory of where the arrow came, and I'm gonna look at the edge of the roof where.
All right. That would mean you would need to roll a perception.
All right.
Okay. You're peeking your head out and you don't necessarily see it. I'm going to roll 1 perception for both of the other 2.
It's hard.
And they're just like, do you see him? And, they're talking amongst each other and you. And he's like, no, I can't see where he's coming from. He's like, it could be from any one of those. It could be from any one of those structures.
So say it in that mic. Say Heroes is boring.
Hey, come on. Come on.
He's not lying too much.
Oh, come on. This is...
No,
It's
his
like,
game is good, though.
I'm doing my best.
It's not you, Lou, and it's not
Listen.
Steve.
Listen. Whenever I want to go to bed, that's exactly what I put on. 30 minutes, less
Listen,
than that.
no one asked you anything. Go back to your Takis.
Yeah, yes.
No. I'm eating popcorn now.
Oh my lord.
All right, go ahead, Lou. I'm sorry.
So none of them can see where the shots are being fired from, unfortunately.
Okay. All right. So the fire is out.
The fire is out. Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna let them know. You know what? I think it's best if we get off this roof, and we go on the outer edge of the town, of the houses, and see what we could find. I'm just gonna say, have your crossbows ready. I'm gonna have my longbow ready.
When you mean outer edges, what are you talking about?
All right. I'm sorry.
No. I mean, just describe it a little bit. 'Cause I'm not seeing
on
where
the
you're
back
going.
sides of the houses, we're not gonna walk in the main roads of the houses. We're gonna be like behind the houses, but we're gonna go to the next house, and we're gonna climb on the roof of that house.
All right. So
And we're gonna go and see if we can find whoever's on the roof.
the way you're
'Cause
situated,
somebody's on the roof.
the way you're situated, you're about 9 feet off the ground. So the houses are just below you. So if there's a path that goes down a rocky hill that you're able to bring carts and stuff like that, and that's how you get to the other houses. So you're in an elevated position. So
Right.
to come down, you would have to come down these steps here, and you don't see what I'm pointing at because I can see it, or come back this way and go through this little wooden footbridge that leads down. Well, it's not a footbridge; it's more like
So
a.
we're on the highest
ladder.
elevated point.
You're pretty
Yes.
much yes. You're
All right.
about 15 to 20 feet off the ground,
So do
above
we-
all the other houses.
Is there, besides us looking for that guy, is there anybody else that we see that is on the ground?
You see my fat ass running
you
like a little
can
snake.
you can see Narcissus running And hold on a second. Let me see what your distance for
I'm,
night vision.
I'm watching
Your,
Narcissus.
your
and
night
I'm watching
your
to
night
see if
vision is only
anybody else
60
is gonna
feet,
try
right?
to- my night vision
Okay.
is 60 feet.
So you made out the silhouette of Narcissus running out of your line of sight. You can see figures running in and out of shadows, and a couple of them are gnolls. You can see some they're engaged in fights with some of the soldiers. I didn't put all the tokens down, but so there is a lot of activity that's happening. Unfortunately, night vision is not going to give you a full view of everything, as if
Right.
you were looking at it through the daylight.
Right. So, okay, I'm looking for movement on top of the roof.
Okay, which was that perception roll. Now I'm going to have you do one more, and then any other subsequent roll. If you fail this one, it's going to be at a disadvantage.
Okay. Come and say hi.
I was listening to the podcast and they went over D&D and all the rules and stuff, and I know how it goes. It's fun.
Okay, so the next week you'll play.
But I think I have one myself.
14. There you go.
All right.
Time.
So you do make out a movement on this roof,
But then you have to write
on this
everything down.
spot here.
Wow.
Hold on a second.
Where at? I'm sorry.
Right around here.
Well, can I get a shot off?
You can. It's going to be at a disadvantage.
Stop. Retarded girl.
That laugh didn't help. That was an evil laugh. Are you rolling? Oh. Okay. Even with that, you take a shot. It looks like you can see some movement as
Maybe 6.
well. Wait, hold on a second. I'll tell you right now if you did.
Marin, I got him.
Wait, hold on. Actually, no, you didn't. So you shoot your bow. Unfortunately, you don't know if you hit or didn't.
Come on, this nigga, you telling me he got more than a 14?
What I'm telling you is that with your roll and factoring in cover, you didn't hit him.
That's straight up bullshit. I call it.
Okay, great. So now I'm going to go back to Ukla. Ukla, you had made your way up here, and you can see a man. Because you have no night vision, the only light is to your right. That's that torch that's on a stake outside of the house. You can see a shadow of a man just punching something. You can hear the sound of his hands hitting flesh.
Can you show me where he's at?
He's off the edge of the map, but he's right behind this house. There's a little moonlight shining on him, and the only real light is the torchlight to your right, but that's not illuminating the side of the house. There's someone below him, and he's just punching.
Okay, I'm gonna use my stealth to see if I could get behind him.
Okay. Roll that, please. See something here. There we go.
12.
Why isn't this working? Shit's never working. All right. This guy here. You rolled a 12, you said?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
12.
Okay. So as you're attempting to sneak up with your sword in your hand, the person that's on top rolls forward and draws his sword, and he's He's in a crouched position, but he's getting ready. He looks like he's getting ready to attack you, and so we're gonna need to roll initiative.
Who is it? The guy? Is that piece of crap?
You can't see anything. You don't have night vision, so I can't describe anything. There's a light to his back, so his face is shadowed. He has armor on,
Okay.
but then again, so did all of them. They all had armor.
So
He
roll it
has
against, right?
yeah, he has a what looks like a sword. It is a sword. He pulls out, he draws his sword in the middle of that tumble and turn towards you. So it is initiative. Yes.
Wait.
I don't see nothing. I'm not there.
Where is it? Okay. Ha. Oh. Did you roll?
Yeah, neat.
All right. Okay, so he roll in the he won the initiative. So he takes his sword and he rushes towards you, and I'm gonna make it. All right. When he finally comes into view, you can see it's Captain Tom, and he had just stopped short of like slicing right across your stomach. And he's like never. He's like, "You fool lad, sneaking up on me like that."
I didn't even know it was you. Remember, I can't see at night. So
All right,
I
now
was just trying to.
I need you to make a perception roll.
Hold on, give me a second. Perception, right?
Mm.
Why did it roll 2 times?
Probably because the way you said it.
No, I hit normal.
There's no way you hit normal and that came up. Either way, it's a 7. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 7. But why do you got to take the 7 first?
Because it's the left side first.
I know. Go ahead. Oh, I rolled the 7.
Don't start that shit, sir. All right. Wait, what did I just rolled a d12, didn't I? Oh, my goodness. Oh, okay. From behind him, you see these glowing yellow, what looks like glowing yellow eyes, just sneaking up behind him. They're crouched, and you in the small glints of the moonlight, you can see the top of what looks like a homemade mace head, but a morning star head, just coming up from behind.
I'm going to push him out of the way.
All right, you push him out of the way, and the thing rears up to strike. So we're gonna do the initiative again. What'd you roll? Oh, you haven't done it yet.
No, I haven't done it yet. Hold on.
Narcissus, as you're coming up, you come up to the house to your left.
18.
Okay. So to your left, you can see because you have your night vision. You can see the Ukla. You can make out his back as he's moving towards the side of the side of the house and out of your line of sight. But you do make he has an imposing figure and is not easily mixed up with a regular soldier, especially since he's wearing furs and he's practically naked. And then from his left, you can see him. You can see Captain Tommen being thrown to the side, and he loses his balance and falls to the ground, tries to recover himself. Beyond him, you can't see what he's getting ready to attack. But he takes it's your initiative, Ukla.
Okay, so I'm doing reckless attack.
Okay.
No, matter of fact, I'll do reckless attack. Okay, so I rolled an 18 and a 21, and I did 13 points of damage.
Okay. And the total damage was what?
13.
13. You rear up, slice down. You can hear you can hear it, and so can you, Narcissus, as you're coming up. You can hear the.
So I'm gonna run up over there.
Okay. I'm gonna make an attack roll for it. You know what I'm attacking for, and unfortunately, Ukla does not. So once again, I'm gonna make a.
I'm like, it attacks at an advantage.
Yes, I know. It's the damage of a Morning Star.
I think it's a D8. Let me see. Equipment.
Yeah, D8. Oh, okay. So it does definitely hit you. It hits you with a nat 20.
Yeah, that means it knocks me out. If it rolled that shit.
So D8.
Just 2D8 plus strength.
Yeah. And
Damn, son, he caught you good.
Yeah, he rolled a natural 20.
all right. So you get hit for 9 points of damage, but you felt that.
Am I knocked out, or how does that
How
go?
how much damage did you take? Total.
That's cut in half, so that will be.
Reckless attack does not
9.
cut anything in half. That's your rage.
Oh, okay. So that means that means I took 9 damage. That means I'm at 10 hit points.
All right. Make a
I mean,
Constitution check.
110 hit points. That's what.
Yeah. Okay. Make a Constitution
Okay.
check, please.
Okay, so I got a +5. I got a +5 to Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Aw.
Going to bed?
Hmm?
Going to bed?
What is that, Lou? 13 plus 5.
It's on your shirt.
Right, so I have to fix it.
18.
Okay. So you felt it, and for a moment, like as he cracks you right in your head, and scratches and leaves these vicious scratches right across your face. You for a moment, like you almost lose consciousness, but you're able to shake that off, and
I'm pissed now.
okay.
I'm killing
Now,
this shit.
Narcissus, this is when you come up, and you can see him fighting one of your soldiers.
So I run right up to the no, and like no. I turn around and get between him and them. No. Stop.
So he's just like, he hurt me.
Yeah, look at his face. You guys got him good. Yeah, good. These two are on my side. Now look at those two. These guys are on my side.
So Tom is just like, what? So he's
I
just,
hired them. They're my people.
so
They're helping.
He gets up and he says, we need to. He said, I saw him duck into this house.
We have to. He said that I'd go into the house.
All right. When you once you get into the house and you bash through, these are not heavy wooden doors. You know what I'm talking about? It's like wooden slats tied together
Yeah.
with rope, so you're easily able to bash through, even with a minimal strength. When you do that, you look in the house. There's a couple of candles that are lit. The first thing you see is a similar hole that that Ukla had made at the inn at the back of this house. It's not that far away. It's maybe about 20 feet away. To the left, as you're scanning really quickly, you can see a pair of boots attached to a pair of legs sticking out from behind a door frame.
The boots are small or
Small, not child small, but small.
they're small.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna call out to her.
And they're not in a standing position, I should say. They're on their side. So whoever is attached to those boots is laying. It's laying down. It's vertical, horizontal.
I go
excuse
check.
me.
I go check.
All right. Walking in, you run into that room and you can see it's Nala, and she's on her side. Her face is to the wall to your left. And you can make out the reflection in the ambient light of a pool of blood to her left.
I check her.
Okay. Turning her over, you see that her throat's been cut, and
Wow.
she looks like she's on. You can see the blood still gushing. Her eyes are not open; they're closed. And what are you doing?
Medicine.
Okay. So specifically, what are you trying to do?
Trying to stop the bleeding.
All right.
Now with that fucking roll.
So there's a lot more blood coming out than you're able to staunch. Her eyes flit open for a second, and she turns. She looks directly at you. She's like,
I try again.
okay.
Ah, for the love of fuck.
With that, I'll give that to you. So you're able to get a.
Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I pull out my book and do gentle repose.
I was waiting for you to do that. Okay. So you in the panic. This is how we'll do it. In the panic, you run to her and you try to put the cloth on her, and you're just like fumbling. It's like, oh shit! And then you pull out your grimoire and just open it, like your hands full of blood, and you just like recite the incantation, and you can see her her wound starts to close as your eldritch light envelops her throat, and she's just like takes that first breath as her wounds are healing. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Durzo. Durzo, you're still waiting on the top of the roof. What are you doing? You said you were coming down, right, and going around the other side, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Um,
Tell them, what is it? Marin and Vern, keep guard. Pay attention
all right. So I mean, on the top of the roof, or you're
on the top.
Okay.
Keep cover.
Okay.
Watch your back.
All right. So let me move this guy here. So he's gone. And you're free to move your token. I just make sure that you're going in a path that you can go in, not through the house. So you said you were going to come around. All right. So if the directions are north, south, east, and west, this is, yeah. So you would be going south towards this house. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to this house.
All right. I'm going to.
I'm gonna use stealth.
All right. Roll your stealth, please. All right.
Oh, you're drunk.
What the hell is going on? Did we just stumble on some porno or something? What the hell is going on? I'm waiting. All we need now is a bounce.
Those are the Phoebus mating sounds.
Oh my God, that was so cute.
It's like Dan Jeremy.
You know something? They look alike.
They do.
It could be.
He's probably
Yeah,
his.
you know that
his-
he's being charged with all these
Yeah,
abuse
that's
charges,
fine. Anyway, so when you get to that spot, you still don't see anything, but you can make a perception check. This is going to be difficult because of where you're positioned. So, and it doesn't even matter. So you still can't see any. Aside from the extent of your night vision, you can't see where your attacker is, or if there's anyone in that immediate vicinity. You do see some. When you get to the back of the house, seeing as how you moved your token, right? There was a knoll. He was hitting one of the soldiers that's already on the ground with the butt of his club. It's like you can hear the strikes of his strengthened wooden club against the top of a helmet. King,
He's basically killing them.
King.
And they were told to be.
Yeah. So what are you doing?
Do I recognize the soldier?
You don't, because he has the knoll is on top of him with his back to you. So all you see is the feet and two arms sticking out as he's hitting him. He's just jumping. King.
Now, at the same time as me seeing him doing that,
And because of your stealth roll, his passive didn't even catch you.
so at the same time of, and which is weird because I know they're very keen, they're hearing and stuff like that.
Right, but you rolled a pretty
I
good
did
roll.
pick up on that. He heard our conversation while we were whispering. So, what is it? I'm gonna pay attention while he's destroying this soldier on the floor. If anybody is looking at him, I'm looking at the roofs again to see if somebody's focused on him, like if they're gonna take aim on him.
Okay, so you need to make another perception check, and I'll tell you if you do.
Come on, sucker.
He said, "What are you channeling, Mr. T?" I ain't getting on no plane, Hannibal. All right. You can hear the tensing of a crossbow, like they're pulling it back. It's like just
Where's
above
it
you,
coming from?
just on the roof of this house, which is maybe about 10 feet up.
All right. Pull my bow,
Mm-hmm.
walk back up, and once I see legs, I'm gonna just shoot him.
All right. You still have to make an attack roll.
All right. What the hell?
Uh-oh.
What the fuck did I do? Give me 1 second. Attack roll.
I'm sorry. Are we boring you, sir?
Nah, I'm tired, bro.
This guy here. So he's essentially right on top of him. So yeah.
Toma.
All right. So you come out in true Legolas style. It's like, oh. So he gets hit. He falls back and falls right through the thatched roof. Ah!
So I know the Knoll heard that.
Yeah. So he. That's. I was waiting for you to tell me what you're doing, because what it does is like king, ah, and it turns and it immediately starts moving towards the house.
I'm gonna like point. I'm gonna put up my finger. I'm gonna go pointing up, like letting it know he was gonna attack him, and I shot him.
Okay,
He's
so
inside the house.
that's a lot
I'm
for
going in the house.
That's a lot for a point.
So from a point, I'm gonna. I'm gonna just tell
Yeah,
the
you got
Knoll,
some
be
expressive
wary,
fingers.
be
What the hell's
wary,
going on?
Quiet. So I'm gonna go in the house.
All right, so you both get to the doorway. It does regard you as it makes its way towards, because you're out in the open, so it does turn and sees you, but recognizing you, it keeps going, and it reaches up, pulls down the door because it's flimsy, and it starts going in. From the inside, I hear no. No.
So I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm not gonna even pay if he already murdered it. So what I want to do, Lou, is I want to go. Man, that arrow thing. Let me try to see if I can do that arrow thing. So I want to go. What is it? Man, I can only go. I guess I'm gonna go right here, 30 feet to this house. You see where I'm at?
No, not for. Just give me a sec. So you're gonna make your way what?
All right, 1 second. Let me just turn this off then.
You know what you should do is change the color of that arrow.
How the hell do I do that?
It's if you go to.
All right, that's it. I'm gonna go that
It
way.
doesn't
I'm
matter.
going to
Okay.
this house.
So you're going there. All right. There's a way to change it. We'll figure it out later. But
And I'm using stealth. You know.
okay, you have
Gotta
to
be quiet.
You have to reapply that roll. So go ahead.
All right. I thought that lasts for an hour. No, you cannot take my jokes.
To change the color, it should be the color of his icon.
Mm-hmm.
So because he's purple, it's purple. See, like I'm orange, mine's is orange.
12.
So he goes to his name and he changes the color on his name.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Purple rain.
I got mine orange.
All right. So
Rain.
I
like
need
orange.
to take a quick break. I will be
Damn
right
you.
back.
Hurry up.
And we will pick this right back up. And we are back. There's a Ukla, Narcissus, myself, and Narcissus. You had come up, it's gotten between the knoll and his prey, which did not make it happy at all. But it did back up. You know, in my world, the gnolls, they don't necessarily they can stand upright, but they're more comfortable. Running on all fours, or at least on threes when they had their weapons out, and operating in that crouched position. But it backs up and goes back into the crouched position. It hurt me, and you were able to mitigate that situation. You heard him. Look at him. He's garbage. Please, let's end this right now. And Ukla, out of nowhere, Narcissus comes in between you and your prey. Now, the good thing is, because you're not raging, because you may have continued to attack. I wouldn't force it, but I would say that because it did hit you, it did a significant amount of damage, and the way the rage works, it's not like an on and off switch. At least the way I have it envisioned. But in any event, he comes in between you. The captain's like, what the hell is going on here? What do you mean they're working for you? You know what that is?
I know exactly what that is.
And you had gone... Hold on a second. Yes, sir.
Yo, Danny, with your rage, you're like, clap on, clap off.
Yo, Dwight, you see him? Look at him. So cute.
He's a pretty cat, man.
Apple
Real,
pie.
real cute cat.
Or a cherry pie.
Yeah, look at Ashley right there. They're both
She's ready to,
put it down.
yeah, she's ready to jack him.
Thanks.
Come on, Ashley. Come on.
You know she don't want you picking her up.
Look at. I know she hates when I pick her up. Look at that.
She's pretty.
That's my girl. Leave her alone.
Oh yeah.
All right.
You okay?
No, it's my kid is a part of the town part of my town that the power is out. Thankfully, not my part.
My little baby.
Dude, we have the power grid that's held together by duct tape. Apparently, anytime the wind blows above 10 miles an hour, people's power is going out. It's ridiculous.
Really?
It's the way it seems. Like anytime it freaking not snows, but anytime it thunderstorms, the power's going out without question. That's why I'm glad you reminded me to get the battery back up for my computer. I was like, oh yeah, let me get that. Yeah. All right. You got to the door. You ran to the door after you stopped the fracas, busted it down, noticed the hole, noticed Nala on the ground, used your incantation, brought her back from the brink. She barely regains consciousness, and you can see her eyes focus on you, and she doesn't. She reaches up to her throat to because she got her neck cut. So she's like,
I know. So I put my hands on her face and I sweet. How long? How long?
And immediately you could see her face turn into that crying face. She's like,
Sweetie, how
took
long?
my baby.
How long?
I don't know. Get my baby. She like reaches up and grabs, like not your face, but like you grabs the tuft of your shirt, and she's like, find my baby.
I'm gonna go
Find
get her
her.
now. And I kiss her on the forehead and I, Ukla!
Ride.
I go in there. Oh, as soon as she say that, the horse materializes.
What was the name of Ukla's horse? Never mind. That's for another time. Okay, so you hear the scream. You and the captain goes running into the door. You guys run into. I'm taking some liberties, so don't hold it against me. You guys run into the house and you see Narcissus on the kneeling over an elf who's covered in blood, but she seems conscious and she's crying and just grabbing at Narcissus, talking about, get my baby, please.
Ukla, we gotta go get the girl. They took the girl.
Where did they go?
No.
So it's like was it Garrett? Was it Garrett, woman? And
She wouldn't know. Would she know Garrett? She doesn't know Garrett.
it's like, fuck.
It has to be Garrett. Let's move.
We have to gather the men. Get your soldiers. And we have to ride. Where's that fucking tomb?
It's half a day's north from here.
Fuck. So
They can't be that far ahead if they stop to attack us.
so we
Nah, but you don't know. All this time they could have been attacking us while he could have been riding off. So we don't exactly know where is he at or how far is he by now. He's
Yeah,
not
so-
a dumb dude.
I go out the door and I call for Cole.
okay. Within like maybe 20 to 30 seconds, you can see him. He lopes in. He's wearing one of the soldiers' helmets. He comes over. He's like, soldiers, not dead, as ordered.
Thank you. The rest of them got away. My main target got away from me, and he
Oh.
took something very precious from me. Can you track them?
So, out of the corner of your eye, even though you're not paying attention, and the rest of you come out, Ukla with Captain Tom, and Ukla, you will notice this. The captain also. Three of his soldiers come out, and they're sporting different parts. So one of them has a hand in his mouth. The other one has a foot attached to a severed what do you call it? A calf.
Bro, I start to laugh when I see that.
So he looks at you and he says, ask the question again. I'm sorry, because
Can you track them for me?
Frack. Yes, but that sounds like a different job.
Sure, what's
I
my
was waiting
character
for
sheet
that
at?
one.
Character sheet.
I was waiting for that one to come up.
You say,
No, I wasn't.
You say fight. You pay for fight. We fought.
Fine. So I gave him his 5 already,
Mm-hmm.
right? It was 10.
Yep.
I gave him his 10 already,
Yep.
and there's 5 of them, right?
Yep.
So I'll give him another
No, there's 6 of them. Excuse me.
6 of them. I give him another 6 each.
You give them 6 each.
No. I give him another 6, 1 for each.
Okay, because that's a different mathematical formula, there, buddy.
Word, that was about to say, that's some
So
pretty
what did he
impressive
do?
stuff, man.
He can turn shit to platinum. Okay. So
Actually,
he,
yeah.
do you have
Give him
enough?
No, I have more than enough.
Okay.
Thank God Dorzo didn't take his money.
That is true. He did not take his money. Damn it, Jenny.
You ain't gonna give nothing to any of it, right? You're just gonna keep it all, you bitch. And you still owe me 50 gold.
I was saving it for
I'm
you,
a-
but this became important, so we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
All right.
Just jacked you. He's just straight robbed you.
Nah, he didn't rob me because I left it. It was the stupidity of what I did. Whatever it is.
it is
Oh.
what it is.
We all
No,
do
he
dumb
robbed-
things.
All right.
What I did.
He robbed you, man. He robbed you.
It's Captain Sandbag over here. All right. So he takes the money, goes back to his men, relatively speaking, and they, yip and yap, and then he comes back and says, "We track, you follow."
So I look at Tannen. Tannen. I named him after myself. What was it? Tormund?
Tommen.
Tommen. I look at Tommen. I tell him, before we continue and we chase after them, in case he has more men, get your guys to like wrap a bandana or something on the shoulder so we can identify him. Because I was thinking about it too, and both the Null and me came to the same conclusion. Who the hell do we hit? We can't tell in the middle of a fight who to hit.
All right.
So,
It
anybody you have left that's not unconscious, just get them to wrap their arm with something so they can be identified.
And he looks past you. He's like, that's probably a good idea. All right. Now, before all that resolves, I'm going to resolve Durzo. Now, this is prior to the discovery, and you could potentially get involved in that conversation, Durzo. Now, you are here, and which means that you are going to move where? As I eat my oatmeal like an old man. You're muted if you're talking.
There ain't nothing wrong with oatmeal.
Banana nuts, delicious.
So I moved, as you can see where I moved my character at, that's where I'm moving to.
Okay.
And then
And you had stealth out of 12, correct? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you move into this position, another bolt flies past you, and it embeds itself. It flies past you and through the cheap rickety wood of that house that you're standing next to.
Okay. Drop down real low.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out the trajectory where it came from.
Trajectory and roll
Trajectory.
perception.
Okay. I get an advantage, right?
Nope. If for anything else, you would get a disadvantage, but I'll give you a
Get the
note.
fuck! That bitch was a
normal roll.
15. Piece of shit.
All right.
yeah, it was a 15. It's some different.
You saw that, right? It was a fucking 15. Then all of a sudden, roll some garbage ass fucking dice.
You okay?
No, man. He's a fucking piece of shit. Roll 20 sucks mad dick.
It's not roll 20. You're using Beyond 20, Beyond D&D, D&D Beyond sheets. Anyway, now you're trying to figure it out where they're coming from. But whoever is hidden really well. Now, I'm gonna keep making rolls until you get the perception.
Oh, he fell out of the tree.
All right. So I'm going to give you your next perception check with an advantage at this point, because the archer in question gave away his position potentially if you make that.
So funny.
Okay. So now you can see him. He is right in this area, and he's firing at you from a hole in that wooden fence. You can see him you can see his silhouette in the moonlight as he's trying to reload, and that's how you keyed. That's how you keyed
him
into
right
it.
in the damn throat.
All right, make a roll.
Nigga said nut shot.
Ooh, right in the nuts.
Done that.
I don't see a roll, so you ain't do nothing yet.
Yeah,
Did I just roll a fucking 1?
Wow.
Did I roll a 1?
Wow.
This is some garbage ass fucking dice.
That's wow.
I'm sorry, Lou. I'm sorry.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
I mean, it's a 9, but I know when you say you roll a 1,
It's a 1 is a 1.
They both rolled ones.
it's like this is a niche, right? We roll a niche.
I'm not even gonna sandbag that one. I'll stay quiet.
All right, so your arrow hits the top of the gate, alerting him, and he turns and he sees you can the silhouette of his head as he looks up and sees you. He finally he knocks his crossbow and puts in a bolt. It is initiative, yes.
It's showdown. See who gets to shoot first.
The battle of the ones, the fumble battle.
Oh, he rolled a 4. All the other guy does roll 2. Come on, Bucky, roll 2. 2. Yay, 7.
Okay.
Bucky goes first.
Yep, you go first.
Yeah.
Shoot him, shoot him, Bucky.
Like
Shoot him.
right in the center of his chest.
Just roll the damn dice so you can miss him. You rolled a 2. Wow, 21.
Yeah.
12 damage. Wow.
with full damage.
He
Okay.
rolled max damage.
Damn, nigga. Ooh.
Chest shot. Dude.
Oh man.
Have mercy.
He's shooting that. He got
Shoot out at the-
diarrhea.
Shoot
He got
that.
diarrhea running down his legs. yo.
Why is it gotta be diarrhea?
Diarrhea running down his legs.
Why is it gotta be diarrhea? That's just
The
He
arrow
got hit so
flew.
hard.
The arrow flew up and around and hit him in the butt cheeks.
He's like,
now it's all about butt cheeks.
He's like, woo.
Okay.
He said, butt cheek die.
Hit him in the butt cheek. Hit him in the butt cheek.
Oh, all right. So you hit him, and it spins him, and he turns and he gives you his back. 'Cause I rolled a 1, so you get another attack with an advantage.
Ass cheek.
All right.
Oh, that's it. He said
I'm
it,
telling you
Pop.
right
He
there.
said it.
All right.
said it.
So make your roll. It's like butt cheeks. That's it.
These are for all your stupid little ugly dogs biting me in my butthole. Oh, it's still 5 though.
All right.
What
So
is it?
you hit him in the back, not necessarily. You hit him exactly where you want. He's like ah.
It'll be fine.
He turns back around to shoot you, because you did go above his armor class. So let's.
He's like, my butt cheek is hurting.
He has to drop the crossbow because he's not going to be able to reload it, and he takes out. He reaches over to where he has a great axe propped up against the inside of that fence, and he just comes. He comes out from around it and comes at you.
Oh, come on. Easy get a shot at him.
Oh, it's ridiculous. This is the rules of D&D.
Yeah, switching weapons because it applies to both you and the NPCs. You guys want? What do you want? You want all the advantages?
Yeah.
It ain't about all the advantages, but if you're saying he's dropping a weapon, grabbing another weapon,
No,
picking
if
it
you
up.
drop it, that's different.
No,
You
we
gotta
don't know
run
the
around
advantages.
you gotta run around the whole fence to go get him.
Well, it juts out, so it's a cheaply made fence.
We want all the advantages.
Of course you do. And your armor class is what?
A 15.
All right. So he comes out. He's like, ah! Shoot me in my ass, will you? Fucking elf! And swings wide over your head. Your attack.
All right. I'm gonna shoot this right in the nuts, bro. He's getting it right.
Yo, if you roll a
I'm
20,
gonna
I'm throwing myself out the
listen.
window.
This is the way I'm gonna do it because he's up close.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally jumping back, pulling my arrow, and shooting him right in the nuts.
Okay.
Yo, if you roll a 20, I'm throwing myself out the window.
Here we
Roll
go.
20, bro. I want you to roll 20. I gotta see this. The window's right there. You gonna roll a 20 or what?
No, he did.
Come on.
And
roll
no,
that.
he didn't.
Roll that
So-
on 20.
You swing your sword, and he's able to
Sword?
dodge out of the way.
Sword?
Yeah, because you rolled a sword, your short sword.
No, I was rolling for my bow.
Either way, the bonus is the same. Yes.
No,
No,
Are you sure? Because I
Yeah.
think you're lying.
because
my
the
bow
bow's
is a
plus 8.
+8, and
And
my
his
and my
sword is
short
plus
sword is
6.
a 6.
Okay, so let's look at this. The roll was
So
an
it'd be a
8.
16.
It would be a 16. Okay. So you do shoot him. Roll the damage for the bow.
But he didn't roll a 20.
You didn't. So
No,
you
you
get
don't
to
get to
live
jump.
another day.
Yeah, that
you
jump
ever-
would actually kill him. He just hit
Yo,
the ground and bounce off his skull. It's as hard as it is.
Nah, hold on. You ever saw that video? I saw it on Facebook where they set this guy up. He's a pedophile, and they walk in the room.
Did
and
you roll the
guy
damage,
literally
Durzo?
Jumps out the window. You guys ever saw
No.
that? It's on Facebook. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you guys. It's hilarious.
Dude, I'm still tripping on that Nigerian slap fight.
Oh yeah.
That was the funniest thing. I
was
watched that.
good.
I've watched that at least 1,000 times. It was hilarious.
That was good.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen that
dude,
either.
roll the damage.
It's really good.
I
It's
did. It was
hilarious.
5. It was 5 points of damage
Okay.
You
to
did?
the crotch.
Yeah, because I don't see it.
Yeah, no one sees it.
All right. I mean, I know
Here we
I
go.
was-
He's like, all right, roll it again. Roll a 1. Damn it. I know I rolled a 5.
What is it? 1d8 plus 4. Hold on a second.
Yeah, just roll it on your character sheet.
Yeah,
Shit.
click on the weapon. Well, I
Look,
guess it's-
9. 9 points to the nuts.
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt.
All right. So you like, yeah. He's like, oh, and falls forward, and you see the arrow go right through him.
Is he dead?
The arrow goes right through him as he falls forward.
All right. Well, it went through his nuts.
Yes, I know.
I called.
It goes
All right,
right
so I'm
through
gonna
him as he falls
Start
forward.
kicking him in his face. I'm gonna kick him in his face, and with my bow just start.
You're the most. This is the angriest elf ever. All right, so you.
You can play Angry Birds. I mean, Angry Elves.
Yeah, this guy, he abusing people.
Yeah, I think next time you should play a barbarian. I think you're doing a better
telling you.
job at a barbarian than the barbarian is.
A rage barbarian and shit.
Yeah,
How
but
come
like,
how
can
come
you play
can't
a
I just
gnome?
roll up a rage elf? A rage elf.
Can you play a gnome?
A gnome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A gnome.
A gnome, yeah.
Gnome? Yeah.
I'll be a gnome barbarian.
Oh my God, that would be the
A
funny.
gnome.
That'll be
You know,
hilarious.
you would
You
look
said-
like Groot from Guardians 2. He's like, okay, so you confirm after several stomps to the face. Let me undo this guy here.
All right. So now I'm gonna head
Thanks, sir.
that way.
Okay, so this guy is gone, and all right. Once you finished him off, you can hear "Ookla,"
All right.
and then you get to the door frame, and you can see these guys arguing. You know, they're talking, and he has Nala. After that, you can have your say in the conversation, but ultimately, they get the lead gnome, which is Cord. I'm gonna show his nameplate as Cord. Okay. And haggle and negotiate a new set of.
Yeah, I see a lot of money flowing around. I'm gonna look at it back. I don't know why I'm like, no, it's just you.
Say, wait.
Money.
Where you get all this cash from, son?
So okay, so I'm there. I guess I'm in the conversation of now they're gonna track
Yes.
the whatchamacallit. So I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna call for Marin and Vern.
Okay.
And I'm gonna wave my arm up so that they can see me because I know the direction of where the inn is at.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna tell them to come along.
All right, so they make their way over to you guys. That's them, and all right. So all told, of the Camlin is with Narcissus. So I'm gonna put Camlin here. All right, and you guys are all together. These freaking. There you go.
Dude, I tell them if you catch up to them before we can catch up with them. Oh wait, the commander,
So yeah, and
The Lord.
the Lord.
yeah. So he's. That's the other thing, because Tommen's just like, you can go after the girl, but I have to search this village for the Lord. It's like, if he's still here, if he's not, then he's still with Garrett, and he's going to be using him as a hostage.
Like,
In my honest opinion, I think he's still with Garrett. We could ask the people in the house.
There ain't that many houses here. Why don't y'all guys head up and we'll track you?
There were more houses than are represented in this little map. This was just the focus of this encounter. Now, there are approximately 15 erected houses, and they're spaced out. You remember the original map that I used? It was the 2D one.
Yeah.
But
that's why when I saw this map, it kind of threw me off.
right, yeah, I didn't want to. You continue.
happened?
This one seemed a little bit cooler,
Here, put the fan on you.
and I was able to get the dynamic lighting just right. Now,
Yeah.
you guys, he says you can go on ahead. Just draw me a map, and I will find my way there. He said this. He said, Garrett
I'm
has
gonna
to
stay with you.
It's like
Captain Tolman.
Garrett has to swing for this. He said, "No, you go with your friends. I'll find the Lord."
I
Okay.
draw on the map.
Okay.
So I'm gonna shake hands with Marin and Vern. Be safe.
Yeah, you too, sir.
So
And I told them, remember, make sure you mark your men.
So yes,
So
he said we'll put
a.
he said we'll put a ribbon around our right arms.
Okay.
This way you'll know. He looks at the knoll, and he's like, this way you'll know who are friends and foe, right? Court just looks at you, Narcissus, like, why does he speak to me as though I am a child?
He's like, it's a human thing. They do it to me a lot too.
Come, scent is fresh. We do not want to lose it.
I tell him, and I look at Cole, and it's like, I look at Tannen and Torin, like, it's safe to assume that the Lord is probably not standing in arms, right?
So it is. If he's hostage, there's no reason to arm him, and if he's standing, it would be a miracle.
So I look at Core, and I tell him, there's a bonus for every man you kill.
Same price.
We'll have to negotiate it.
That he didn't like, but
I tell him, I'll give him 5 gold ahead.
so again, he looks at his pack, and they're all like, "Yo," like slavering. It was like, so, agreed.
So I whistle for my horse, and I start following them.
Okay. Alrighty then.
So the child's not to be harmed.
an elven child.
He says very well.
Narcissus.
Mm-hmm.
Do remember, the child of the scholar is still missing. Maybe we could find him too. Hopefully, he's not dead.
I got a real bad feeling that they're both going to be in the same place in a second. So when they start to go, I go with them. I follow them with my horse.
Okay. So they're all in a phalanx, and they start off start off in the northern towards the north road.
Now,
And
Lou,
yes.
if we're on our horse, we could rest, right? Or no?
no,
On a horse? No.
no.
All right.
All right, so you all take off, and what I'm going to end up having to do is I'm going to have to cut this short because I haven't finished the that I'm working on, and we will pick this back up next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. I hope everybody had fun watching Durzo almost lose his mind again, and for Durzo Blint, Ukla Ulick, and Narcissus, the bloodthirstiest of all, we bid you a fond and fair farewell.